drug addiction has impacted my relationship with loved ones.
I strongly agree with this. I mean, it has ruined my relationship with my parents, my siblings, my then wife, now ex-wife, even my kids. At first, seems like I'm just doing it to suppress my own problems and stress. I thought it would not affect anyone until I got caught for it. Then everything falls apart. Like they didn't know I was doing it, and then um, they no longer kind of like trust you.
It's definitely impacted my relationship with everybody close and dear to me, especially my family members, because they always had high expectations of me. Like, they thought I was the smart one, I'll go to uni, I'll graduate with good grades, get a good job. They didn't know I was doing drugs for 2 years. When I got caught, it was a shocker to my mom, especially because we were very close, and she felt disappointed in herself as well, because she didn't know like what's the problem with her or her upbringing that caused me to do this, like to go to drugs instead of seeking comfort. They didn't come to visit me or reply any letters for I think 6 months. When I was inside prison the first time, I went in for 11 months. I came out, and then I went back to drugs. I went back a second time for 2 full years, and that's when they thought they wanted to disown his daughter already. During the second incarceration, I almost lost my dad as well. He was sick, very sick. My mom came to visit me once and started crying. She was incoherent lah. She was just crying and crying for 20 minutes. And during a visit, 20 minutes is a very long time. And no matter how old you are, your parents will still be barometers of emotions and a lot of things. Then you start to realize, oh my God, things are getting serious, And at that point of time, my dad hasn't even forgave me yet for using and going to prison the second time. It's 2 years now since I'm out, 3 soon. We are not like before. It's still a work in progress, but I agree with Wayna. It's not the same anymore.
We need to do more for preventive programs and educating youth against drug abuse.
Yes, I strongly agree with this statement. Based on observation, the current status quo is not working. Only from the what happened if you get caught, that perspective no longer works. Because at the end of the day, they don't understand why they did it in the first place. And secondly, there's no human connection to it. We're just telling them the after effect of doing drugs. But preventive program and education to the youth especially requires understanding.
When we tell them that you'll get punished if you abuse drugs, it's only half right. When you're in prison, locked up behind bars, with a criminal record for doing drugs, it's a forever thing that you cannot get rid of. It's not just losing your freedom. It's the time you lose that you cannot get back as well. It's the time you could have spent to invest in yourself, in studies, in skills, in so many other ways, or even just hustling. At my age, having 4 years in prison is a very long time, and once you start, you may never know if you can go back or not.
One thing that the youth, I think, don't see is the importance of time. Like, time is so undervalued among these people.
Yes. You're not going to be young all the time.
They was like, I have more time.
I'm still young.
I wish I have more time, So yeah, I think we need to educate them about the real value of time.
I definitely support his view, but I feel like they also need to know that they are capable to make informed choices. Like they should know like where to go look for this kind of help. they should know that this kind of help is available and really out there. But ultimately, I feel like it also boils down to choices. They have to want to do it for
Correct.
themselves. Don't put yourself in that position. Know that there are good things you can pursue out there. Know that there are support groups, places you can go to, people you can talk to. If you don't want to talk to your own friends and family, there are help out there.
Peer pressure and curiosity led me to my actions with drugs.
So for me, it's like if you are in that circle, get out of it as soon as possible. Right? Understand that peer pressure in things that are bad will indicate to you that that is not a good circle. It's a bad circle. If a peer pressure is like, hey, let's go to the gym. Hey, you're very fat already, let's go to the gym together. That is a good peer pressure.
Mhm.
You get what I mean? Like the guy is your friend is trying to tell you, let's get healthy together. Surround yourself with the right people by first understanding that the right people do exist. Instead of waiting for the right person, be the right person. Right? Because you will only attract other right person at the end of the day. When it's like, hey, this guy's mentality is not bad. Let me try and be friend with him and see if he can, help me grow as well. So then grow your circle from there.
Surrounding yourself with good friends may not be as easy as we want it to be. So be the good person, like Wayne said. Be the better person, the one that people will want to follow, the good peer pressure. Like you can try to be the one to stop your friend from doing it, instead of letting your friend persuade you into doing it together. Like why not be the good influence and get him or her out of it as well.
And I think something we need to teach them as well is stress is actually a good thing. Stress is actually your body telling you that you have a problem to solve. And problem is basically just something that exists to tell you that you don't have the knowledge to solve it. For me, it's like when I start to feel stressed, I'll sit down and think, like, what is the problem? Why am I so stressed? Then I'll break down. Then after that, I'll realize some is within my control, some are not. Like, stress is just nature's way of telling you that there is a problem that need to be solved. We need to start to kind of educate all these youth that stress is a good thing.
The community or society should be more open in discussing drug abuse and ways to help victims.
Yes, agree. We shouldn't just rely on a few government bodies. Community as a society, we need to start to understand that all these people are just victim of circumstances. We need to be a more understanding society and start helping people when people start to ask for help.
Yes, definitely. When you are more understanding and open as a society, we try to remove the stigma as much as we can, and all these people will be more willing to step out to ask for help. Right now, I feel like when we are not understanding enough, they don't dare to ask for help. What if I go to this friend and he or she judges me? What if this person is not willing to help me? What if they don't understand why I'm asking for help? I think it takes a lot of courage, discipline, and so much more to want to go out and
Ask for help.
as a community, I feel like we should be more understanding, more open, empathize with why some people may or may not have went down this road, like why they took drugs.
Let's reverse the roles a bit, right? You guys are not drug offenders. Your good friend is the one going through this, and they ask you for help. What will you do, and how will you help them?
By asking what is the real problem. Ask them enough why, you'll find out eventually the real reason, right? So you must be patient enough to deal with them in a way that they will skirt around the issue for, I think, 1,000,000 times before they tell you the real reason. So you must have that kind of patience. Then you just try to the best of your ability to help, right? If you don't have the information or the knowledge to do it. Tell them, you know what, I'm not able to help you, but let's find help together. So now instead of one person asking for help, now you have me to help you ask for help, right? Or I'll find out how. I will Google ChatGPT or whatever. I'll find out how to solve your problem for you while you go and ask for help. And once we found that, are you willing to take that step?
I will be like my 4C High counselor, I think. She asked a lot of whys. Like, she helped me understand why I did what I did. So I'll be like her. I'll make sure, like, my friend really think through thoroughly, like, why you're doing this. Is this really the best way out? Figure things out with the friend. Look for healthy activities. Yeah, you get them to think through every aspect, and then you try to empathize with them, right? That's when they realize, like, maybe things are not as bad and not as dire as they think it is, and drug abuse is not the only way out.
People know how to support or help others who are struggling with drug abuse.
People know how to support or help others. Generally, yes. Like, people have the capacity and the knowledge to help others, but most don't want to do it.
Yes.
Yes, I agree.
The second part, who are struggling with drug abuse, that require a niche knowledge.
Yes.
Right? So I don't think everyone knows how to support or help others that is struggling with drug abuse, because they won't understand why they abuse in the first place.
Really.
Yeah.
When I was on drugs and some other friends found out, I would say all of them did not know how to deal with the situation. For my situation, if I had a real friend who I can talk to, who was always there for me and really asked me the why and try to walk me through this difficult time, I may not have turned to drugs. I just hope that I had someone who would really understand me and try to empathize my situation. But I also know so many abusers who keep falling back to the old circle, old vicious cycle, even though they say, like, I don't want to take drugs anymore. It's very heartbreaking, really.
The vicious cycle, I think, starts with environment again. Right? They come out, they want to change, right? But they are judged by their friends, their family, and the people that are hiring them. Then that forms like, have you been to and you take, and then after that
you don't hear back from them.
Yeah, so the thing is, like, you want to change, right? But
you're not given a chance.
No opportunity is given to you to prove that you've changed. Then if that person is strong enough, he will persist and ask for help, right?
But most
was like, after
so many years in prison,
like 1 month out, ask for help, persist. I get so many rejection, negativity, like people who are struggling outside. Think people inside as well. Like, show them there is
so much more to live for. Advocate for real change. You can live a better life.
Correct. Life, like, one of my favorite quotes is, life get better when you get better. Because that is a fact. If it's what you do as well.
You cannot expect good things to happen or to fall from the sky. Good opportunities to come knocking on your door. You have to work hard for it.
Correct. There need to be a balance, not just from the advocacy outside, but empowerment inside as well.
That's all. I learned a lot, and I think the crew also learned a lot.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.